We're talking about Alonzo Highsmith, ERIQ King. Okay, those are the two major stories right now when you're talking about Miami Hurricane. You're talking about possibly adding Alonzo Highsmith to a staff. What exactly would be his position? People are saying chief of staff, but what they're trying to figure out is what would be his day-to-day job if it was to happen. Now, for those who's unfamiliar with what's been going on, Alonzo Highsmith was considered for the job. Then they said it's not going to happen. Then reports came back and said not only that it's going to happen, that it's a done deal. Now, is that official? No, but that's just what the rumors are. Alonzo Highsmith to Miami is a done deal, but I'll tell you this. I've heard nothing the last couple of days. I don't know if that's a good thing or that's a bad thing. We know right now Alonzo Highsmith does have a job in the NFL with Cleveland. Cleveland just hired their new coach, so they're going to be switching some things up. So I don't know all the particulars with what's going on in the NFL, but right now we know a lot of people would like to add Alonzo Highsmith to this team. One of the reasons why is because what we talked about yesterday. The big article that came out, Barry Jackson discussing what's been going on at Miami, what's been going on behind closed doors, talking about the party culture, talking about players going out drinking night before the game, talking about players taking advantage of the drug policy, talking about players not feeling like Manny Diaz is holding people on the same level, you know? And so people are saying, hey, if you get Alonzo Highsmith, he can come in as the so-called bad guy because Manny has come out to be, a little bit lenient. You know, Manny can make that switch, but it won't feel authentic. A lot of people feel as if you get Alonzo Highsmith, somebody to oversee the program, somebody to be the glue of the program, the ins and out, talent evaluation, those type of things. And it's been reported the board of trustees want him. They want him bad. Like I said, I don't believe everything I hear, but I do believe that the board of trustees, there's not only do they want Alonzo Highsmith, that they've said that they'd even pay the salary. So there's that. Now you have ERIQ King. ERIQ King, the former quarterback of Houston. Now last year he took advantage of the red shirt rule. He played 4 games for Houston. Then he decided to redshirt, so he'd had another year of eligibility. Now, as soon as that happened, people went in on ERIQ King because people felt like he was quitting on his team. But ERIQ King and Houston coach Dana Holgorsen, they put out the press conference. They said, no, it's better. It's better for this Houston program. We want to save them for next year. We feel like we can get more out of them. And wham, bam, what do you know? During the national championship game, he officially enters the transfer portal. ERIQ King officially enters the transfer portal. For over 50 touchdowns in 2018, I believe. He can do it all. He's a better runner than passer, but you got to believe that he's been working on his craft since he basically had last year off. So adding a ERIQ King, because we know Miami wants a new quarterback. Miami went out after Jamie Newman. He decided to go to Georgia. Miami's in contact with Anthony Brown. Miami's is interested in ERIQ King. They want a new a grad transfer to come into this quarterback room. And also you got Tyler Van Dyke, the 4-star quarterback who's already enrolled and ready to go. So They want to make changes to this quarterback room. They got Tyler Van Dyke. They want to bring in a grad transfer. The best one right now in the portal is ERIQ King. I feel like ERIQ King, he can win you a couple games by himself. Now, people could say maybe the conference he was playing in, or, you know, like I said, a lot of people think of him as maybe a quitter because, you know, he basically he quit on the season. Now he's transferring. Teams that have been linked to ERIQ King: Arkansas because of Kendall Browse, LSU because of Joe Burrow's leaving. But I don't know about LSU now that Joe Brady's leaving. That's something. And then, let's see, LSU and Arkansas, and then Miami because we're interested. Those are the only 3 teams that I know of right now. But there's been rumored a million teams want ERIQ King. I know a lot of teams can use him. So what I want to do today is I want to open up the phone lines for the people. I want to talk to the people. And this is what I'm asking. You can only choose one. Miami Hurricane fans, people watching. You're watching NMDTV right now. You can only choose one. Which one are you choosing? Are you choosing to add Alonzo Highsmith? Or are you choosing to add a dynamic quarterback like ERIQ King in the transfer portal? Which one, guys? Which one are you thinking? Now, I am going to open up the phone lines here in a second, but I do want to let you know that this show is brought to you by the Patreon squad, by the King Gang, you know? There's been several people sign up to really help this channel grow, and I really appreciate it, guys. You can get signed up. You get things like the 24/7 group chat. You can sign up for the Michael Irvin and get access to all the extra content. The podcast, interviews, film breakdowns that I can't put on YouTube due to copyright. You can get access to all that. Only thing you got to do is hit that link in description and join the King Gang. Sign up for the Michael Irvin. There's also other tiers, but if you get the Michael Irvin, that's going to get you access to everything. And what that does for me is that means the more Patreons, the better quality, the better quantity and the better quality of videos I'll be putting out. So Patreon squad, the link is in the description. The King Gang, get that. My ultimate goal in 2020 is at the end of the year, I want to be doing this full time. So, you know, things like the super chat, like the Patreons, those are the things that help me do that. I'm going to be grinding. I'm going to be shining. You guys have been showing love. I appreciate you guys. And get signed up for the King Gang. Now, let's talk about it, guys. I asked this question on Twitter, and I'll be revealing the poll that I put out on Twitter later. But let's get into it, guys. There's the number. 1479-431-6553. Would you rather Alonzo Highsmith or ERIQ King? That's what I want to know. And then we also could talk about the Barry Jackson article as well, because I want some people's opinion on that. So